Welcome, everyone. Joining us is none other than the newly crowned Indian Open champion, that too at home, Lakshya Sen, who has stunned the reigning world champion in the final to lift the trophy. Lakshya, first of all, many congratulations and thanks a lot for speaking to us.
Thank
What
you.
was that moment like when you won the final?
Yeah, it feels good to win a tournament at home, and that too, it was my first Super 500 event, and yeah, it's always special to win it in home.
Hmm. You couldn't have done it in a better way. As you mentioned, this was your first Super 500 event, and you won the Indian Open on debut. You beat the reigning world champion who beat Shrikant just a few months ago, and you've done it at home. So there couldn't have been a better way to announce yourself all over again after you did so in 2017 when you topped the charts in the junior rankings.
Yeah, I feel I've played Lokinu like three times before this in the last season itself, and yeah, I had won once, and he won two times. So yeah, I think that score is also settled now. So we are 2-2 in like last 6 months. So yeah, I was, and then winning a India Open, that was the only thing I was thinking about in the finals, and yeah, I went all out to win the finals.
Well, you indeed did because you were the player who was taking the lead in both the games, but obviously your opponent, being who he is, was fighting back as well. Could you describe what was your thought during the match? Was there any point when you felt that this could be too much for you, even though you were indeed someone who was dominating?
Yeah, I feel when I was leading in the first set, I got a bit nervous, and the nerves came in. And but yeah,
Mm.
I'm happy that I managed at that time. I took short breaks in between, and
Yeah.
yeah, and then my overall strategy at the closing stages when the game was 20 all or 19 all, or he was a match point up 2019. So all I was thinking about that playing at a good pace and not to give any easy points at that time, and try to try to play at a fast pace, and then go for your chances whenever you get the chances. Just go for the winner.
Mm. Mm. You have this knack, Lakshya, where you have often surprised higher ranked players on big occasions. You have, now in this case and a few times before, beaten more feated players than you. So where does that belief come from that you can beat no matter who it is in front of you?
Yeah, I feel I'm still very young, and all those players have a little bit pressure playing against me, and I can play all out and play freely, and yeah, I can go out and play my best and play freely with those kind of players if I'm playing a higher ranked player or a established player in the senior
Mm.
circuit. So yeah, that is my motivation, and that helps me. That helps me during the game as well, that yeah, they are under pressure, not me. I have nothing to lose against them.
Hmm. So I mean, how did you prepare mentally and otherwise as far as this final is concerned? Was there something special you did or told yourself before this final? Because you mentioned that winning the Indian Open was very important for you.
Yeah, as I said, I have played Lokinu three times
Hmm.
in last 6 months, and yeah, with my coach Vimal sir also, he had a really good plan in place just before the finals, and he
Hmm.
even told me to go and watch the match which I played against him in Germany
Hmm.
in the semifinals, where I was playing really well, but in the closing stages I couldn't pull off the game. But yeah, I think the strategy wise, I was pretty much well prepared for everything, and the things that I did on court really helped me that day.
Hmm. Hmm. Your coach has since mentioned that you still need to improve tactical aspects of your game and also endurance. You've also pulled out of your next tournament citing exhaustion. So, building your physical endurance, would you think is going to be really, really key for you going forward?
Yeah, I feel after the COVID happened, we had a lot of time to work on my fitness or the
Hmm.
gym aspect, improving my strength or the stamina. So I feel
Hmm.
that really helped me in the last season as well. And now we played a lot of tournaments, so we didn't have that much time to train off court, or the off season training was not too much. But now, yeah, I have another month before the tournament starts, so I'll be looking forward to training and getting myself a fitter player and a better player.
Hmm. And what are your targets for the coming months or for the remaining season?
There are a lot of big tournaments coming up, like Asian
Hmm.
Games, Commonwealth Games, and
Yes.
then the All England, yeah, in the March. So yeah, I'll be
Hmm.
targeting towards those big events, and yeah, at the same time, I'll be playing the other tournaments in the circuit as well. But I'll be uh, targeting, and before the big events, we get some time for preparation. So I'll be looking forward to
Hmm.
training in those periods, and then targeting big events.
So, now that you won the Indian Open, even though you had announced yourself, as I mentioned in 2017, by topping the junior charts, and since then, people have been watching out for you. Now that you won your first Super 500 title, there will be a lot of expectations from you. Do you already feel any pressure? Because every tournament you play now, people will expect a lot from Lakshya Sen, and you're obviously targeting some of the big tournaments and events through the calendar now.
Yeah, there will be a lot of people looking for the performance, the things. But yeah, at the same time, working with my coaches, there are mental trainers to help me out with
Hmm.
this. And yeah, as I play more tournaments, I'll also grow as a player, and I'll still have a lot of things to learn, and I have to. I'm just 20, and I have to play a lot more tournaments in the coming years and get that experience in my life.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for reminding us that you're just 20. That kind of just makes everything, make you understand everything one more time. But I want to ask you, you do come from a badminton family of sorts. Your father, brother also played badminton. Was it always badminton for you, or did you ever consider any other sport or something else in life as well?
Yeah, in the beginning, I used to play other sports as well in the
Mm,
mornings, like football or cricket or basketball. But yeah, there was my brother also used to play, and my father was also a badminton coach, so it was easy for
mm,
me to take badminton. And then yeah, I started showing results in a early age in the state or the district event. So that's how my father also thought that this is a good option for me to pursue. And then in 2011 I shifted to Bangalore in the Prakash Padukone
mm.
Academy. So that was a turning point for me.
Hmm. And who were your idols, Lakshya, growing up? Were they always athletes, or is there someone else that you really idolized as you were growing up?
It was always Prakash Padukone sir, because he was
Hmm.
my mentor, and at the academy he was training us. And then I had learned a lot from him, and watching his
Hmm.
older matches, uh, or just listening to his experience, what he went through and how he made things happen at the biggest stage. So that was my he was my idol.